last night. She's going to spend the day with me. Okay.
Yeah. Be on the side. Where's my ready?
Yeah, right. Left hand on the Bible. I'll go slow and repeat after me. It's not like you haven't been through this before. I, Officer Marchand Pendleton,
I, Officer Marchand Pendleton,
do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear or affirm
that I will support,
that I will support,
obey, and defend,
obey, and defend,
in both word and spirit,
in both word and spirit,
the Constitution of the United States of America,
the Constitution of the United States of America,
the Constitution of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania,
the Constitution of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania,
the laws and statutes of Pennsylvania,
the laws and statutes of Pennsylvania,
the ordinance of the Borough of Steelton,
the ordinance of the Borough of Steelton,
and all lawful orders
and all lawful orders
and directives,
and directives,
verbal as well as written,
verbal as well as written,
and established practices of the Steelton Borough
and established practices of Steelton Borough
Police Department,
Police Department,
and all my superior ranked personnel,
and all my superior ranked personnel,
to the best of my abilities,
to the best of my ability,
and that I will discharge the duties
and that I will discharge the duties
of my office
of my office
with fidelity.
with fidelity.
I pledge to uphold
I pledge to uphold
and enforce said laws
and enforce said laws
and ordinances
and ordinances
fairly
fairly
and without consideration
and without consideration
to a person's race,
to a person's race,
color,
color,
sex,
sex,
religious creed,
religious creed,
sexual orientation,
sexual orientation,
age,
age,
national origin,
national origin,
ancestry,
ancestry,
handicap,
handicap,
or disability.
or disability.
I understand that by giving the oath
I understand by giving the oath
and pledging my best efforts
and pledging my best efforts
that the Steelton Borough Police Department
that the Steelton Borough Police Department
is under no obligation
is under no obligation
to accept anything less
to accept anything less
than an acceptable level of conduct,
than an acceptable level of conduct,
behavior,
behavior,
or performance.
or performance.
Welcome back.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Mom.
Great.
Two copies.
Press hard. Welcome back.
Good to have you back.
It's almost like, don't hurt him. I'm not, nothing.
Yeah, he's out. Sure.
I just wanted to give a shout out to our cameraman. Council Vice President Regina, thank you for operating our cameras. I thought the news was here, but it's you.
He's getting no bonus.
Oh, this is free.
No bonus.
No taxpayer dollars have been utilized in this.
I'll put some policy later.
Because he's over there looking like he's a real cameraman.
Before we get started, okay, before we get started, let me just say a few things. If I could just have your attention. I want to thank everybody that's here for coming to witness this historic historical event. The Steel Borough Police Department has wished for this occasion for a long, long time. Former Chief Lenker, who was also a proponent of this program, was going to be here tonight, but his schedule did not allow it. He's now the Honorable Kenneth Lenker, District Justice. He tried many times to start a K-9 program here in the borough. Previous councils considered a K-9 program, but it was never the right time, or there were concerns that the borough did not have the money or the resources. However, with the new forward-thinking council, it is now a reality. Council, thank you so much for allowing this to happen. We also need to thank all of the contributors who, by their generosity, allowed us to use no taxpayer dollars to purchase these K-9s. Also, a special thanks to Dr. Diane Ford and the Betty Zoo of Palmyra, who will be taking care of the medical needs of Officer Benny and Officer Noro. Most importantly, I want to thank Officer Schaefer and Officer Webster by agreeing to go on this journey and the concessions you have made to ensure its success. I would be remiss if I did not thank Tracy and Renee for agreeing to go on this journey also, as your daily life has changed with this new addition to your family. Chief Minium, you are a blessing to the borough, along with the entire department. We are so lucky that each of you are so dedicated to the residents of Steelton and to keeping our community safe. Thank you for that. The addition of K-9 Officer Benny and K-9 Officer Noro has already benefited the great people of Steelton and the surrounding communities. Thanks to council again for allowing this to be a reality. Now let's get them sworn in and give them a big Steelton welcome. I figured this was probably need it. What are we doing, separate, Chief? Together? Okay. I've never done this before, so if you answer me, I'm going to sit down. I think we have to do them separate. Let's do. Yeah. I, K-9 Officer Noro,
I, K-9 Officer Noro,
do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear or affirm
that I will support, obey, and defend in both word and spirit.
you gotta go slower than that.
He's keeping me too busy. Okay. I will support,
I will support,
obey,
obey,
and
and
defend
defend
in both word and spirit
in both word and spirit
the Constitution of the United States of
the
America,
Constitution of the United States of America,
the Constitution of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania,
the Constitution of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania,
the laws and statutes of
the
Pennsylvania,
laws and statutes of Pennsylvania,
the ordinances of the Borough of Steelton,
the ordinance of the Borough of Steelton,
and all lawful orders and directives,
and all lawful orders and directives,
verbal as well as written,
verbal as well as written,
and established practices of the Steelton Borough Police Department,
and established practices
of the Steelton
of
Borough
the
Police
Steelton
Department,
Borough Police Department,
and of my superior ranked personnel,
and of my superior rank personnel,
which would be you,
which would be me,
to the best of my abilities,
to the best of my abilities,
and that I will discharge the duties of my office
and I would discharge the duties of my office
with fidelity.
with fidelity.
I pledge to uphold and obey my handler,
Pay attention.
Officer Cody Webster, and enforce said laws and ordinances fairly and without consideration to a person's race, color, sex, religious creed, sexual orientation, age, national origin, ancestry, handicap, or guilt, or disability. I told you he was going to talk. He said okay, right?
I heard it.
And Cody, I understand that by giving this oath and pledging my best,
I understand by giving this oath and pledging my best.
that the Steelton Borough Police Department
Steelton Borough Police Department,
is under no obligation to accept anything less
is under no obligation to accept any less
than acceptable legal conduct.
than to accept 11, Zustan,
Behavior
behavior
or performance
or performance
Congratulations, Officer Noro.
Your badge, you can put it on if you want.
Awesome. All right, how we gonna do this? Well, underneath it. Hold on, buddy. Get it. Send it. Hold it. Send it. What'd you do yourself? I just threw it on there.
Ready? I, Canine Officer Bennett,
I, Canine Officer Bennett,
do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear or affirm
that I will support,
that I will support,
obey,
obey,
and defend,
and defend,
in both word and spirit,
in both word and spirit,
the Constitution of the United States of America,
the Constitution of the United States of America,
the Constitution of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania,
the Constitution of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania,
the laws and statutes
the law and statute
of Pennsylvania,
of Pennsylvania,
the ordinances of the Borough of Steelton,
the ordinance of the Borough of Steelton,
and all lawful orders
and all lawful orders
and directives,
and directives,
verbal as well as written,
verbal as well as written,
and established practices of the Steelton Borough Police Department
established practices of the Borough of Steelton Police Department,
and my superior ranked personnel
and the superior ranked personnel
to the best of my abilities,
to the best of my abilities,
and that I will discharge the duties of my duties with of my office with fidelity.
that I will discharge
The duties
the duties
of my office
of my office
with fidelity.
with fidelity.
Hear that?
Sustan. Linear.
Officer Bennett, I pledge to uphold, obey my handler, Officer Scott Schaefer, and enforce said laws and ordinances fairly and without consideration to a person's race, color, sex, religious creed, sexual orientation, age, national origin, ancestry, handicap, or disability. I understand that by giving this oath,
I understand by giving this oath
and pledging my best efforts,
and pledging my best efforts
that the Steelton Borough Police Department
that the Steelton Borough Police Department
is under no obligation
is under no obligation
to accept anything less
to accept anything less
than an acceptable level of conduct,
than to accept a level,
anything less
anything less
than an acceptable level of
than
conduct,
an acceptable level of conduct,
behavior,
behavior,
or performance.
or performance.
Congratulations, Officer Bennett.
Good job.
Take a picture?
Right.
Hey, why don't you get the middle?
Thank you. Congratulations, guys.
Good job, guys, good job. You guys want to say anything quick? The new officers, can I say anything?
You did, yeah.
I think you said